Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take these cards out, these 4 cards. This is my May submission, and show you guys what the quality of the card is before sending them off, so that when the cards get back, I can show you guys what the grades are, of course, but we can also say, all right, hey, listen, we either expected this or we didn't. So start off with this Patrick Surtain. I know it's kind of difficult, but let's see if we can't just prove some stuff here so that people aren't relying off of like off of assumptions. So if we see here, top of the prism line is at 3, so the bottom is at 3 as well. And the left-hand side is just over the 3 mark, and it's probably in between the 2 and 3 on the right-hand side. So that is with intolerance of a PSA 10. And if we look at the surface, I saw no concerns. I know this is extremely difficult for you guys on the other side, but the only thing that I saw was this point right here. Otherwise, the back centering, right side's a little bit more heavier, but we know the 75-25, it's within 75-25, so no concern on that one. We're gonna move on to the next one. Cooper DeJean. This is the red wave out of 149. So let's go ahead and do the same process. Let's check the centering first. So what I'm looking for, if I can get this tool right here, is the top to the silver, and then I'll do bottom to the silver, and then right to the silver, and left to the silver. And yeah, I have no other tool except for this clean, unused foot tool or whatever. So anyways, if we look here, we got the edge of the card to the gray is 3. Let me fix that real quick. Edge of the card to the left is 3. Edge to the right is just past 3, and then the bottom is 3 as well. Back screen looks good. I'm not even gonna waste my time. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna point out though, is the bottom right corner is the only thing that I really saw when looking over this card. I thought the surface was absolutely perfect on the front. And then the back. The only thing I saw was this one corner right here, and I tried to flatten it out a little bit, and I probably damaged it and made it look worse than it was originally, but nevertheless, Cooper DeJean's going out. I think worst case, 9 because of that back edge or that back corner, but I still think it's a really good candidate out of 10. And by the way, I think the purple Pulsar Patrick Surtain's a 10. Let's do the other Cooper DeJean. This one is the silver prism. So once again, we're gonna line it up on the tool. So 1 to 3 on the top, 3. So essentially, if you get 1 to 3 from the top and 1 to 3 from one side, you know it's perfectly centered. You don't have to do all 4, but you can if you like. So we're gonna look over the front surface. It looks really clean. That was just some dust. And then the back. There's a horizontal, very, very faint line right here. I don't think that's enough to drop it from a 10 to a 9 though. only because it's on the back, but who am I? So Cooper DeJean, silver, let's say a 10. Call me crazy. All right, this one is a difficult one. So what I'm gonna do, grab my tool out here. So I'm gonna go from the edge to the black, of course. And then from the bottom here, I'm gonna take the measurement and I'm gonna compare it to the top of the OPC Platinum mark, right? So if I go that, I think I have it lined up. So I have 1 to 3 from the top, and then I have 1 to 3 at the bottom, and 1 to 3 on the left, 1 to 3 on the right. The only thing that I saw, and by the way, this is a cool card. Emerald Surge out of 10, beautiful card. There is a surface scratch right here, so probably a 9, we'll see. And then on top of that, there is gonna be a vertical, let's see if I can get it. Can't get it for you guys. There is a very faint vertical print line running north to south. So honestly, I think it'd be a little emotional for me to say that this is gonna come back a 10. I will probably lean on the side of caution here. Error on the side of caution, I think that's the same. And we'll say a 9 here. So we got 4 cards going out in May because I had no sales these last 2 months to buy new cards. But I believe from right to left, we got the Pastor Surtain getting a 10. Cooper DeJean, they're probably going to give me a 9 just because they're jerks, because of that back corner. But beautiful card. I want to say a 10. Cooper DeJean, silver, 10. Brayden Point, 9. So we'll see how these go. Filming this because I believe it was James Chamberlain in the YouTube comments said, hey, Cody, why don't you film these cards before you send them so that we can get a feel for it and kind of, either tell you what our thoughts are, support it, contest it, and then once we get the cards back from PSA, do the same thing. Hey, that back corner, like this Cooper DeJean, it didn't justify a 7 or whatever. Anyways, hopefully this is a good way to do a preview. Luckily, it was only 4 cards. We'll see what these cards come back as far as a grade. Probably won't get them back until August, September. But nevertheless, this is May's submission going out.